Hello everyone, it's Model Farm 6M10. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 35 on the big 132 Model Farm Diorama Display. We have a very action-packed episode today for you guys, with nearly the cattle coming in and also a bit more going on. The contractors have a John Deere 6R on demo, and a very bad incident happened with the contractors. They got stolen tractor, so we'll have to see that in a bit, but for now let's get into it.
Right guys, we've a lot going on over here on John's farm, but let's get into it. We've a lot to cover. So over here we just have Kevin in his black Citroen. He's after getting a puncture and he's giving out mad. There was a couple thorns after coming off the road from Stephen hedge cutting here with his McConnell and Ford TW10, so he's giving out mad. He's a puncture now, so we'll see what he does next. And as I said, Stephen is here hedge cutting his TW10, just tipping along. Then over here on John's farm, Tedder's parked up. The cattle are going to be going into the shed soon, very soon, and the I-4 Williams is parked up. 2620 is parked up. We've some sad news about this. The 2620, something went wrong with the power steering pump, so they had to just drag it into they just brought it into the shed here, and they're gonna get PJ to come over and have a look at it for them. And we just have a Mark 5 Golf just heading by. The Ferguson project is going well. They have most things sorted with it. Just have to do a couple more things, and they're waiting on parts. They have to get new mud guards and different little things for the engine. And we have a contractor. It's not the contractors local here. They're 2 hours away, and they're drawn to a farm near here, and they're drawn maize. So that's a massive setup right there with the Massey. We have the John Deere 6125R with the Lempkin drill. As you know, in last episode they got a loan of this tractor for 2 weeks. This is their last week as their friend went on holiday, and they didn't want this tractor stolen as there was tractor thieves. Well, there was lads inspecting yards around the area for the last while, and he was just nervous. You know yourself, brand new tractor, you wouldn't want to be gone. But yeah, John's father's driving that, and he said it's a little bit different to the 7430, that there's more computers and stuff to it, but saying that, the comfort in this tractor is unbelievable. Then, over here, we've John's son in the 7430, and Muck the Muck Buck Rake, and we have Ushin in the Fiat Agri 14090 and Stropman Muck Spreader. They're going off to spread muck manure for John's brother, so they're going over there. And then John is just here checking on his cattle, seeing is it cold enough to send them in, or will they do another little bit outside in the cold. Then up here, the local contractors, they're here seeding, so they have the Ford 8870 with horse drill and the JCB load and shovel there, just ready with the bag of seed. And yeah, they're just doing a little bit of sowing for John. That's it mostly around John's farm.
Here in the Ford New Holland dealership, we have a new tractor heading out the gap. A lad down the country's after coming up to buy the Sammy tractor, Sammy Explorer 100 I'm pretty sure it is, and that's just heading out the gap. So it is, dealership are happy enough they got it sold, as they were finding it hard enough to get a buyer for this tractor, so that's heading out anyway. Dates DX 4.51 is going out, it's for sale, and there's also International 956 XL that's after coming in there a few days ago, and that's now for sale. So yeah, local farmers after trading it in for a New Holland TS, which has not much happening in the workshop. They're just cleaning out the workshop, one of them quiet days. So yeah, that's that way there happening in New Holland dealership. There's an old milk lorry going by. Milk Magic, local milk company. Here in PJ's farm, PJ's son is just coming in the driveway, so he is, and he just noticed the hens are trying to make a great escape coming out of the driveway here, and they just caught the chickens on time, and he's just gonna return them back to where they belong. Mick is here, and he's sharing his thoughts with his International 745S with PJ, and PJ is just saying what did he get himself into. It's going to need a new head gasket. The liners are going to need to be redone on the engine, and all a whole other stuff. So you might think they might get a new engine for it. So PJ knows the Internationals quite well, as he stripped down the International 956 XL. He has earlier down the year. It was stuck in gear, I think it was. So yeah, he knows his way about the Internationals anyway. The Dave Brown 996 is parked there in the corner, and so is the log trailer. Not much logging going on today, as they're redoing the surface on the road here. So yeah, as you know, PJ has the Volvo BM A25 on hire from Larry, or on loan shall I say, and just redoing the road here on the forest, as it's quite bumpy and they don't really want a bumpy track going up and down it all winter for bringing in the wood. So that's about it there in PJ's yard. Hopefully Mick gets sorted with the International, but it's going to cost a pretty penny by the sounds of it. So here on the main road we have JP Fast Track 2150 flying down with a double axle bale trailer. Very nice Fast Track, I must say. And then here we have Colin and his friend. They're going off to a tractor run. As you may know, in a few episodes ago, Colin was bringing back his friend's 4TW30 that he bought in an auction, and yeah, his friend is driving it in front of him, and they're going to a tractor run. And then there's Colin's pride and joy, his International 1455 XL. Lovely to see. Two lovely classic tractors. And here we have the Contractors coming back from a big maize job. They're after been at it for the past few days. It's probably their biggest maize contract all year round, and yeah, they're delighted to get it done, as it was quite hard to get the weather for it, as they didn't want to get tractors stuck, as that's what can downtime at the maize. So luckily this year the ground conditions were quite good, so he's just returning back. The few other tractors and trailers had to return back. But yeah, JP Fast Track 4220 on the cane half pipe is in front, heading back as well. So yeah, they're heading back. Here in the Contractor's yard we have a bit of sad news to tell you, but we'll get to that in a second. We have the Contractors John Deere 6210R to have on demo. The local contractors that they're friendly enough with, they said they'd trade a tractor for the week. So the Contractors that have the 6210R, they're getting a loan of the McCormick MTX 175, and David and Nigel are getting the John Deere 6210R here right in front of us. So they're giving it off, or they're giving it a try with a bit of ploughing here with the 5-furrow Pervernon plough, and hopefully it will do well. Shouldn't be a bother to it. A fairly big tractor, so it is. So getting on to the sad news, or the surprising news. A tractor's been stolen, guys. So it was got stolen last night. It was parked on the cane trailer there, and was stolen on the CCTV cameras all around the sheds. It was at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and it was two man, they unhitched the trailer and they stole it. So quite terrifying stuff, and hopefully to be able to get it back. As you know, this is Dave and Nigel's recent purchase that they're after buying, new Holland T7050. It's not the T7225, it's the newer one that they're after buying recently. So yeah guys, hopefully they'll be able to get it back and get a bit of evidence of where it's gone. Hopefully it's not gone overseas or gone for export like a lot of tractors are. But yeah, hopefully this gets solved. Fence 724 is parked on the puncture, and one of the workers are just doing a bit of work on the NC tanker here. They're just fixing the pump, so they are something wrong with the pump they found. But everything else guys is parked up, and yeah, a bit of terrifying stuff, and yeah, as I said, hopefully they'll get it solved. Going by the contractor's yard, the farmer that bought New Holland 6635 last episode, he's just going off to do a bit of hedge cutting for himself, so he's very happy with his new purchase, and yeah, he's going off to do a bit of hedge cutting with a spearhead hedge cutter. Then coming into the quarry with a bit of topsoil, there's a John Deere 6920S on an NC dumper, coming in with a bit of topsoil to level off a few roads and build up a bit of a bank, so that's what's coming in. Here in Grindcoat, there's just a bit of sweeping going on, and the loader is parked up, JSP loader. But we have a big rig coming through. Deucing lone chubbers on the low loader, Kane triple axle, and pulling it is the builder's Fent 936. That's what's going off. The loader isn't really needed much this week, so it's going off to a big building site where a lot of soil needs to be moved, and it's a very big operation, big project that's going on, so they really need it. And Fent 818 was on a duty going off to deliver a bit of gravel after the Fent goes by, and new Holland T7225 is going to go as well, as it's going to go spread a bit of water on the roads to keep dust down and keep it tidy. Here in the quarry, you have the big deuce and digger on the top of this pile of gravel there, and it's loading up the A40. And the deuce and driver, he's just stopped for his lunch break. He's taking an early lunch break, so he is. But yeah, guys, that's about it there in the whole farm, and a bit sad about the new Holland T7050. And the cattle should be coming in soon enough, maybe next episode, as the ground conditions are starting to get very sticky and wet. Thanks everybody for watching today's video, guys. Been a very eventful one, and a very sad one for the contractors here with their T7 gone. The big 300 horsepower T7 that they bought is now gone, and that they use all the field work for. But yeah guys, hopefully they recover and find their T7. But thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye for now. Make sure to hit the like button if you did enjoy. Means a lot.